my head's chopped off. That's not gonna work. Hold on. Hey guys. Hopefully everybody has a little bit of time to get on. To get on. How you guys doing? This is definitely not the ideal circumstance, FYI. Things got a little wonky. But welcome to Moon Messages. I know it's very early in the morning. Let me see if I can back this up a little bit. Yeah. Welcome to Moon Messages. These are messages from the moon per zodiac sign. I'm going to go through the whole zodiac with you guys. Essentially, let's see if I can, yeah. Essentially, to try to channel the ways to, hey, good morning, to use the energy, to manifest and to work with the universe in order to manifest and balance yourself to the best possible capacity. Look what this is random. This is so random. But I woke up this morning and I have these feathers sitting by my desk, and I had the cards all kinds of organized from last night because I'd meditated on them. I organized them last night. And I woke up and this little feather had just fallen on the cards. I thought it was so beautiful. But angels are around me all the time, so I always feel extremely blessed. Good morning. Happy new moon in Virgo. This is messages from the moon. What is the moon trying to tell you? First, let's start off with the new moon in Virgo. Let's understand the energies of the new moon in Virgo. I always read from this excerpt. I'm not sure. Maybe they don't have one. They have full moon right up. They don't have a new moon. So the new moon in Virgo, when moons are in Virgo, what they want is stability. What they want is practicality. They want to feel the earth beneath their feet, and they want to feel that things are going as planned. You know, that our emotional serenity is kind of toggling on this ability to this thing. It's toggling on things going as predicted, or things going as planned, or being able to affect things in a practical way. So knowing that your efforts, or being able to see that your efforts are helping to manifest in an organized fashion, in a way that excuse me, helps things to be predicted. I mean, helps things to happen in a practical, smooth way, so that everything is working very smoothly for everybody involved. And there can be this sense in us when the moon is in Virgo, if things don't go that way, of us getting very, very frustrated. Now, that could lead to some serious frustration now, because Mars is in retrograde, and Jupiter has just come out of retrograde, which is wonderful energy. This is very good, but at the same time, our optimism could be high. Meanwhile, our energy factory, which is Mars, is still churning very slowly. It's still in retrograde. It's still asking us to take some steps back. So The best way for everybody to use this energy coming up is to create a sense of truth in our ideals in ourselves and understand how it is we would really ideally like things to work out, to set the expectations or to hinge our emotional happiness on everything working out that way absolutely is not great right now. So in order to conduct this energy to the maximum, the best way for all of us to use the energy is to simply pour our optimism into the concept and the ideals. To say, in the ideal situation, wouldn't this work out really, really great? This is not yet the ideal situation. You still have Pluto in retrograde, which is coming out soon. Okay, and you still technically you have a Saturn still in retrograde, and it's coming out soon. And you have Mars in retrograde. So there's a sense of, right now, this is let's look at things. Let's see. Yes, let's know. Yes, this is exactly how I want things to be working out. This would work out the best. But to set our expectations right now, or to hinge our feeling of emotional stability or happiness on them all actually playing out exactly how we conceptualized, it's not going to work that way. We've got to throw still a little bit more improvisation in. Now, Virgo is not always the best energy for improvisation, and it's not really the best energy at all for improvisation. So the best way we can do this is plan to improv. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. Plan for variables, plan for the X and Y and Z factor, plan them in. Like if you're going to set up a formula, know that these variables are going to be included, and just know it and incorporate it, because there are going to be variables, and that big variable is people's energy could be low, people's motivation could be low. And especially if you're working with an organizing people, there's a sense of understand that, know that your motivation may not be as high as possible. Now, to manifest with the new moon and this energy right now, it's so wonderful. Every new moon, we'll go through this ritual. I cleanse my house with sage. But then on the new moon, there's almost a standard practice now, I think, of taking a piece of paper and writing down, as if they're already in your life, all those things that you welcome into your life. Taking that paper, and especially on when the moon is in an earth sign, folding the paper up and planting it in your garden or just in the earth. Plant it like a seed so that it can grow with the moon, so it can manifest with the moon. It'll help focus your energy, and it'll help pull in the universal energies to work with you and grow with you. One of the best ways to manifest those things into your life that you welcome into your life is to work with the moon, because the moon is so close to us and it manifests every single month. Now, if you've already asked for these things, understand that it takes time. Sometimes it doesn't happen in 30 days time. So what I usually recommend is not continuously repeating, asking for the same things over and over again, because that's almost like planting one seed on top of another seed and really crowding them. Allow the universe to have, like, faith is like water for manifestations, right? So there's this sense of water it with faith. Thank you for what you're bringing into my life. Thank you for all those things that I know are coming to me. Like a reminder, but at the same time, plant new seeds now. Don't necessarily keep going back and asking for the same things, because that ends up crowding it and clogging it up more than you would actually expect. So let's start. We're going to start at 9:36. I always try to keep a record of the times. So if anybody's on, oh, Amber, wow, thank you so much for being here so early. I honestly did not expect you to be here so early. I did screw this up. I'm gonna have to tell you this, all of this, guys. I really kind of fucked it up, in that I had scheduled the pick a card that I did. It premiered at 6 a.m. But you know, that was already that was already filmed. So the pick a card was already filmed, and that normally does. I normally premiere at 6 a.m. so that it could be out east at 9 a.m. and by noon hit the UK. So like it's just scheduled like that. So this I had mistakenly announced the premiere of that today when it was supposed to be either the week before or next week, because normally what will happen is, and perhaps this is my Virgo Mars, right? With Mars in retrograde, I tell you, my speech patterns haven't been correct, and my schedules are all kinds of freaking off. So just bear with me. There's this sense of, not being able to get my shit together. Normally, what it will be is these really long, thick, rich messages from the moon, kind of not stagnated. No, that's not the right word. Every other week, whereas it'll be on the opposite week from when I release the pick a cards. That's what it'll be. Did somebody just leave a donation? Because I just saw blue. Oh, you are so, stop. You are so wonderful. Tammy McLean, thank you so much. It's 6:30 in the morning where I am. I don't know where in the world you are, but you are so freaking awesome for sending a donations. So thank you so, so much. Tammy, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I did want to mention this. When Mars is in retrograde, when Mars is in retrograde, there, unless Venus is in retrograde at the same time, but it's not. Venus is now in Leo. So she's in a very confident place. And it's really good at this time to take time to focus on you, your beauty, your health, how you look, how you feel. It's a wonderful time to sort of enhance those things. To go out there and get your hair did, get your nails did, like I did this weekend. Word, look at that shit. What? Yeah, I had those press-on nails at one point, and now I actually have the real thing, like, done. I'm so excited. Anyway, it's a good time to do it because it's almost like Venus is kind of like her power can come through even stronger when Mars's power is a little bit more subdued. It's almost like the gentleman allowing the lady to step into the room first. Okay. So if you're going to step into the room first, whether you're male or female, it's a good time. This is a really good time to sort of radiate and focus and sort of moisturize, get those facials, get those massages, personal self-care, and focus on beauty. It's really, really helpful. It's a really good time to do it. We're going to start with Scorpio, and then we're going to head through the zodiac one by one. I'm going to try to not take a full 10 minutes on each because it's a long time, and I think people really wear out on, like for 2.5 hours on here. I think you guys, I'm so appreciative of everybody who joins and sticks with me, but oh my God, it's a long time. So we'll try to go a little bit quicker. Okay. So we'll have Scorpio here. Let's start. So the moon card, I love these moonology cards, and I'm using, unfortunately, but this is the Moonology Tarot card deck. And of course, in celebration of the energy of the moon, this is what I start with. Scorpio, the end of a rough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. That's exceptional energy for you guys because this has been a transcendent or cathartic period for you guys. And if you've watched your readings, and you have, and I just want to shout out to all the Scorpios right now for all the support you've given the channel. We had 17,000 views last week, and that is exceptional. So thank you so much for supporting the channel and showing up, because the views matter. More than anything, the views matter. So thank you. And so this is confirmation that through this very secured moon, through this very stable energy moon, there is this sense of you finishing out all the tough stuff that you have been working on or working through is coming to an end. And it's coming to an end on a new moon, which means the energy is so primed for you to welcome in the new things that you want to come into your life. So really do exercise your faith here, Scorpio. And when you manifest, know that because this tough cycle has ended, it is this new cycle that can start to begin. And the energy is primed to help bring in those new, more beautiful things into your life. Now we have shouting. See, I think you got a similar card last week. So finally, it's like finally you're heard, finally you're seen, finally things are happening. You couldn't contain it anymore, like atom bomb explosion, things coming out. And this is an acknowledgement that, yeah, there has been a suppression, maybe an even oppression in your life where things have been stagnated, things have been pushed down, things have not been allowed to happen. Finally, there is this thing of you're speaking again, you're talking again, you're coming out again, you're communicating again. You're free to do so. You know, there was so much of a long period of time where you needed to be away, maybe even by choice, not because you wanted to be, but because you wanted to be, but still it was with the energy where there was just a there was a pullback from you. Understood. Well, now you're back. Now you're here. Now you're loud. Now you're proud. And you have a lot to say from the learning that you did, from the growing that you did. You have a lot to say. And now is the time to do it. Now is the time to release that energy and know that what you say and what you speak will get heard. Oh, your friends are going to be there right by your side, yo. Hello. Call up the motherfucking crew because your friends got your back. No, this is definitely people being supportive of you and people following your lead. People really getting on board with the fact and celebrating the fact that you're back and they're happy about it, and that they will listen to what you have to say, not just in like some drone like I do exactly what Scorpio says. No, these are people who really have your back. This is your crew, yo, and they're upright. So it's definitely people who support you and will listen to you and will want to support the things that you're sharing. Star Seer. So you can see on top of her head there is the third eye. So in other words, there is an enlightenment to you. You've gone through a state of enlightenment, and you're also understanding things. So this is I'm telling you right now, guys, Scorpios, this is beyond who you gonna fuck, or is money coming into my life? No, this is you really becoming enlightened, really seeing things and understanding things in that universal way that people need to hear. So this puts you in the philosopher seat. This puts you in the entrepreneur seat. This puts you in the seat that goes before other seats. It puts you in the leadership role, right? But not in terms of I want to take control, but in terms of I get it now. It's almost like it's dawned on you. You've awoken to that understanding of what is really important and needs to be focused on. And this is a sense of you actually being like really being able to understand what it is that you really want, what it is that's really going to make you happy, where it is that your focus is going to make you feel the best about yourself and your life. And being really liberated from the need for anybody else to validate that. This is beautiful energy. It's all purple and blue, and purple and blue has to deal with the crown chakra and the third eye chakra. This sense of really connecting to the universe and receiving universal truths. It's your highest form of enlightenment, which also supports the fact that you started a long time ago working through and clearing all the other blockages from the root chakra up, and now you're working on the enlightenment, and that means relief. That means freedom from restraint or conditions. That means freedom from self-judgment or worrying or caring about what others say about you. Really aligning with your star player, with your soul and your soul purpose. So the ultimate freedom. Share your voice. I mean, this is almost like, how can you choose? You can't choose. You can't choose the cards more perfectly. You've been given the messages, Scorpio. So now in this energy, it's almost like you are the messages from the moon. Use this energy to share, to communicate, to speak about all those things that you understand and that you know. This is the time to open up your voice and share your voice. It's almost like your voice needs to be part of this universal choir right now. It needs to sort of take the solo, take the lead, really stand out, really be heard, balance everything out, especially from somebody who so often it hurts so badly and hurts so deeply and goes through so much pain. There is an understanding. In other words, Scorpio, all of those things that have hurt you, all of those things that have tormented you for so long have actually been educating you to help you help others. So that is what you now have the courage to share, to get off all those things from your chest. So it's a cleansing period for you, and also a catharsis, so that you can use all the pain and suffering you've experienced to now go ahead and help guide others. Whoa. And then we have Sisterhood of the Rose. I told you your people were with you, okay? Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. This is your position right now. You are a feminine energy. You are part of the divine feminine, but you are the dark part of the divine feminine. And so much so, the divine feminine always gets bastardized for her dark sides. Her sensuality, her sexuality, her envy, her jealousy, the death and destruction, the doom and gloom, the insistence upon being loved for her whole self, not just the self that lights up everybody's world. And so, Scorpio, this is your unique position. You're understanding that all parts of the divine feminine need to be celebrated and should be celebrated, and knowing that even in yourself, whether you're male or female, those parts of you that the world may have considered ugly or not accepted about you, it's unacceptable to not accept them too, to be very comfortable with them now, and to be able to talk about them so other people know that to not be ashamed of them as well. So this is about gathering people around you, inspiring people. There's so many people that need you right now. Yeah. There's so many people need you right now to show up and lead the way. Be willing to express love. Oh, suki. This is a very Virgo energy. So this is a wonderful sense of loving somebody unconditionally and letting them know it. In other words, Scorpio, you will have the courage right now and the feeling in you right now that is very rare for us water signs, which is to just put ourselves feeling so good about ourselves that we will share how we feel and put ourselves out there. Usually we like other people to make the move, and we always get involved, I always say, with the wrong people usually, because we wait for people that will hit on us or make the first moves on us, and that inevitably always usually leads us to sharks and vampires, right, who just are predators and they're coming after us. So this is you being able to express love, show love to people before having it validated what they feel, because just you knowing that you feel it, this is having so much power in you from what you've survived, that you know that you're not going to crumble if somebody doesn't feel the same. So sharing your feelings and expressing love to somebody around this time using this energy, whether or not you know that they reciprocate, it's about you validating your own emotions. It's about you celebrating your own feelings and getting the love out so it doesn't sit there and rot inside of you. And this could actually change everything about your love life, to express and show how much you love somebody. Remember, without expectation of anything on the other side, just for that sense of, I love you. You're beautiful. I want you to know that. And walk away. And you've planted the seed and you see where it goes. Manifestation. What? So, yeah. Universally, right now, Scorpio, this is your time to manifest. It is your time. The energy is primed for you to speak openly from your heart. Thank you so much, Jane. Shout out to Jane. 555 girl, we're going through changes. Perfect energy. Thank you 1,000 times over. I hope I didn't say it. Jane, thank you so much for your donation. And I love the 555 number because, yeah, things are shifting and you are manifesting, Scorpio. You're manifesting because deep down inside of you right now, there is no fear to be honest about what you're feeling. And so with that pure energy, there's really nothing that you cannot accomplish. And the energies are primed for you to speak into existence what it is that you really want in your life. And you will start to see those things in your life that you've settled for, those things in your life that have always felt off and have held you back. You felt obligated to them. There is no more of that. You're free of that. You're liberated from that. And so now you have the ability. Thank you so much, Jane. I receive your blessings with such gratitude, and you are blessed as well. And now you have the freedom to manifest, because part of manifestation is letting go of the things that don't serve us, right? Also letting go of those feelings inside of us, because feelings and emotions are that most primal source of our vibration. So share those vibrations with the world. We can manifest. And now to understand what those vibrations are, to have accepted them, accepted ourselves, and know, okay, these are the vibrations I'm going to share, and these are the vibrations I'm going to let go, because the vibrations of me not being worthy, or the vibrations of me settling for something that doesn't really make me happy, they're gone. I've got to cast them aside. That's worthless now. What I really want, what I really love, I'm going to share, and I'm going to express with the world. And what you share with the world, this is what you have to be conscious of, Scorpio. What you share with the world now is what you're going to manifest. This is a very magical time for you. So be very aware of what you share with the world, because it will be what you manifest. And it's basically saying that you are primed to manifest a better world and a better place. I need a tissue. A better world and a better place, and guide people as well, because they will listen and they will follow you. Woo, woo. Scorpio, phenomenal. And I knew it. I knew this was coming for you guys, because what better way to share the happiness that's been an abundance that's been really coming, the joy that's been settling in your heart, than to make it bigger and make it grow through sharing it. Share the light. It does not dim a candle to share its light and light another candle. It only makes the collective light brighter. I love you guys. Let's move on to Libra. Libra is next. So Libras, you and your loved ones are safe. This is Cancerian energy. So taking care of those people in your life that you love. Now, this is more of a feeling, because this is a moon energy. This is a sense of whatever it was, those feelings of Will I have enough? Will there be enough? Am I enough? My family, is it like there's a, there was there mu- in other words, what I'm trying to say in a very crappy way is there must have been some sense of, if I take these chances, if I do these things, if I take these risks, am I hurting myself? Am I hurting my family? Will everything be okay? And this is the energy of everything's good. You may feel fear, you may feel um, uncertainty, but everything is safe. And there is this wonderful sense right now of you just really having that focus right now of making sure that they are safe and everything is taken care of and everything is running well. In other words, turn around and do a recheck of everything that's going on in your life, especially with those people who are closest to you. I'm not saying that anything is wrong. I'm saying this is a good time to do a reassessment, like a fine tuning, almost like a conductor before the orchestra begins, to make sure that everybody is playing in tune. Do a recheck. Reach out to people, call them, let them know that you're thinking about them, that you care, and that there is this sort of caveat of like maybe somebody needs to be fine tuned in your inner circle, and that person could be you too. So just do like a little bit of a recheck and a fine tuning. Hey, especially that person that you've been thinking about the most, that person that you want to say that thing to, make sure that you call them, because it's not even like a warning. It's just the universe saying to you, this is the time for them to fix shit. This is the time that things can be put back into order because of that wonderful energy from the Virgo moon that really wants to give order and really wants to do the responsible thing that will help long-term growth. This is the time to plant those seeds, and maybe they might miss this. So go back and make sure that you do make that call that person and let them know. But I think it's somebody, like, reach out to them and say, I want to talk to you about this. Let me share my idea. Let me plant this seed in you so that you make the most out of this time. So it's almost like you helping somebody else plant their seeds. That's very Cancerian energy. And then we have doctors. Interesting. So a really interesting energy that both of these came out. You and your family are okay. So this is that sense of um, go for the checkup. Go in. Whatever's been nagging you, needling you, bothering you, bugging you, go talk to that expert about. Go get advice. Go talk about it openly to people. It is what will plant the seed for health. Okay, it is what, go get that checkup, or especially when it concerns love, like beauty, there's a sense of go talk to that orthodontist, or go talk about like the dermatologist. Go, and this is the time to plant the seed to basically make things healthier, make things smoother, make things better. This is not necessarily a warning. This is a sense of, this is a wonderful time to heal those things or to fix those things, to plant those seeds for better health and better feeling better about yourself, for them feeling better about themselves too. It's also that sense of things are going to be okay. The seeds that you plant now will actually come to fruition, and things will be improved upon. This is a good time to dig down into those things that maybe you've put off a little bit, or that people that you love and care about have put off a little bit. This is the good time to make sure that they move forward on those self-care kind of issues. Yeah. Okay. So this is basically paying attention to things that you kind of overlooked, listening to other people, making sure that, like, so maybe sometimes maybe you've overlooked their opinions or you haven't listened. And in other words, the answers are around you. You've just been too busy to see them. So this is the time to do a reassessment. And, you may have been feeling that tap on the shoulder for a while now. but not turned around, like not listened to it. This is the time to listen to that tap on the shoulder, Libra, because there's definitely something that should be addressed now. Like I said, it's not necessarily because something's wrong, like get the diagnosis now. I mean, it could be in those extreme senses. So it's good to do that checkup. But I think more or less, this is a sense of no, this is a great time to plant that seed. If you've been wanting to lose 10 extra pounds, if you've been wanting to, like, this is the time to set those intentions through actions. This is the time to say, oh, okay, let me take that advice or listen to what's been happening around me because maybe I've been too much in my own head. Let me go back. Let me hear what everybody's saying. I'm a Libra rising, for example. I'm a Libra rising. And for the first time in a long time, because I'm so engaged and involved in my channel and growing my channel, I haven't actually had the time to listen to my favorite readers. So for the first time last night, I actually listened to one of my favorite readers, and the reading blew me away. So that's that sense of like, it's not necessarily a warning, but there are messages that have to come through for you. So all those things that you've sort of neglected by being in your own world, go back there and listen to those voices. They're around you, they're talking, and they may not even be speaking directly to you, but they're sharing messages they're sharing messages that are going to be fruitful for you, that are going to be useful to you. So take those voices into consideration now. Take some time to just go and listen to those things that you haven't had time for. They will help you plant those seeds in the appropriate places and work on those things that will manifest the best when you plant them now. Just to let you know. Crystal keys. Ooh, this is okay. So it's interesting. This is about being attracted to those crystals, to actually working with doing crystal work. And I'm not kidding you, y'all. I just was so attracted. I went out to Old Town in San Diego, and I found these wonderful crystals, and I actually planted one of the seeds beneath my pillows last night. So there is a sense of just an example of doing crystal work, using crystals to take that tangible energy as if they're like real seeds, and start working with them, using them. I'm not even kidding you. It may sound tacky, but I always get my crystal of the day. The color of the day today is silver. So no, it's not silver because this is in the 21st. It's the 14th. Ivory. Okay. So this is a sense of taking that ivory color, taking a piece of ivory and carrying it with you all day. I stick that shit right in my bra. I'm not even kidding you. But there's that sense of working with those crystals, crystal keys, using crystals as a tangible article that will help pull out that energy and amplify that energy and heal. So there's a lot of just like using what's around you, those little things that are around you that are going to help you a lot right now. And crystal work is huge. So if you've been drawn to or attracted to crystals, or if you haven't, here's your cue. Go out and start doing crystal work right now, because it's going to help you channel those energies the best way. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So those messages that are coming through to you, even if you feel like they've maybe assaulted you a little bit, they're actually showing up to help you. They're not here to hurt you. They're here to break open and help, like let you know what you need to know in order to step forward. So it's like crack open. Messages are going to come through to you. Energies are going to come through to you. They're here to push you forward and to sort of give you that space, that way through. So that's really wonderful energy. You're already doing it. So these are some breakthroughs that are going to be coming, Libra. This is definitely the energy of breakthroughs that are going to be coming, because you're already engaging in these activities, and finally you're getting a little bit of a break. And if you feel the ground shaking beneath you and a little bit of instability, that is the plates shifting in your favor, not against you. FYI. Love that. And then receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. Ooh, what the... So yeah, but could also be, this is love, yes, but also advice, Libra. So advice, little tidbits coming in from people. Like I said, you actually being somebody who shares the little tidbits as well. That sense of using this energy to not only hold it within yourself, but to share your knowledge with others. But there is definitely this sense of the universe sort of like you right now, vibrating at a frequency that's going to help break some walls down for you. Just receive it. Receive the messages that you're hearing with happiness and gratitude, because they're not trying to hurt you. Even if it sounds like bad news, it's not bad news. It's oh wow, the truth is this could have been a lot worse. You're getting the information that you need to be able to act on it now, so that you do dodge that bullet, so that not only you dodge the bullet, but you put the bullet in the ground, you stamp it out, you make it never exist. Or maybe if it's not a bullet, you reconduct the energy to that place where, and you may not have noticed it, right? You may not have noticed that streak of light coming towards your head, and suddenly it's like, hey, put up your shield. You put up your shield, and you deflect that laser beam, and it ends up cracking open that door that you've needed to crack open. So really receive advice right now. Use it, because not only will it help to protect you and keep you and your family safe, but it will also help it'll help you reconduct that energy so that you start making breakthroughs. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. This is not really working out. These cards are sticking. Inner voice. Okay, so this is definitely, it's almost like you already know what's up. You already know what's coming and on its way. Trust it. Listen to it. In other words, the voice might not just be coming from outside of you, it may be coming from inside of you. And if you've been getting that feeling and you've been getting that inkling, it's real. I could confirm it right now. This card is confirming it. It's absolutely real, and you need to act on it now. This is the time to act on it. This is the time to send out that application or make that phone call. This is the time to go get that checkup, or whatever it is that's been on your mind that your inner voice has been saying, this has to be addressed now. You must act on it now, because acting on it now will not only protect you from future harm, like I said, it will plant a seed for future benefit. So just do it. Just do it. I love you guys. We're moving on to Sagittarius. Woo woo. How you guys doing up there? Is everybody okay? I can't really see anything that's coming up. I can't see anything. Put the chat. Hey guys, thank you for joining. Everybody who's just joining. Hey Divine, what's going on? Amber, thank you so much. Yeah, Sagittarius on deck. We're going to you, Sagittarius. All right. Sagittarius, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. All right, y'all, you've had the dreams. You know what you want. You've worked it out. Now do something about it. It's a wonderful time because this is, like I said, it's earth energy, right? This is the time to plant the frickin' seeds. So Sagittarius, you got it. You got it. The universe has approved your concept. The blueprints have been accepted. Now you got to go into the contracting phase. Now you got to get out your Gantt chart, and you got to figure out how we're going to actually build this bitch. And this may be stereotypical because it's not all Sagittariuses, but most of y'all, this is the shit you hate. This practical crap, because it's tedious. And it's all about sticking to a schedule, not improvising. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a little bit tedious, but this is the time. This is the time to plant those seeds of your actual action plan, because this is the time. This is the time when things when you're working with the energy so that things will go the most smooth. This is the time. You got to get practical during this energy. I know it's going to be, maybe it's irritating for you, or maybe it's not. Maybe just the fact that you're so inspired by what you're doing. You know, this is the time. This is the time for you to actually start putting the grindstone down, laying the first cornerstones. This is the time. Do it now. Not only laying the cornerstones, but knowing the plan, like what you're gonna do after those cornerstones. This is the time. Money, money, money. Okay, so it has to do with, it definitely has to do with finances, because you've got double Taurus energy here. So this is, in other words, it's not just the actual plan, this is the budget. Okay. Sagittarius, y'all going to be budgeting during this time. You have something that you have wanted to get off the ground, and now it's the time to work through the particulars of the budget. And no, this is never fun shit, but it's stuff that has to be done, and this is the time to do it, Sagittarius. That dream that you've been working on, that goal that you have, what you know you want in your life, now is the time to set the budget for it, to actually get down to the nitty gritty and say, okay, this is actually going to take 12 months, not 6 months. We're actually going to probably need this much money. We don't have all this money right now. We have this to start with. We know that we'll be making this along the way. So we're gonna plan this so we pay this bill at this time. At this time, this is how much we're going to spend weekly. Y'all, this is the time to do it. Virgo loves this shit. You have no idea. To be able to sit down and do this during this Virgo full moon energy that's coming upon us, blessings are going to come on whatever plan you're working on. I'm serious. You're going to manifest the shit out of this just by submitting the budget. Okay? So make sure that you put the budget and the strategy in play now, because this Virgo, that is the way to like cast out, oh my God, it's going to love it. It's going to love you so much for it. Look, we got the budget. Sagittarius is going to do this, this, and this. And they're going to roll with the plan with you. It's literally working with the energy to the best of its capacity. But it's about budgeting. It is about budgeting and planning. FYI. Ooh, yeah. So all this, what did I tell you? There's like chaotic energy. It's going to feel like you're being like needles ripping into your head, because this is not the kind of thing that you really love to do. It bothers you. It frustrates you. But you know what? This card shows that a lot of things have been bugging you. A lot of things have not been working out. So there's a lot of things that you have to address when it comes to this budget or this schedule or this project. This sense of feeling pulled in 1,000 different ways can easily be fixed by you swatting all those like those fairies off of you and be like, bitch, get in line. This is what's going to happen. In other words, take control of the situation. Right now it seems like you're a little bit out of control of the situation. Take control of the situation. Just sit up and get going. It may feel like everybody's pulling on you. No. Stop them from pulling on you. Being like, no, get off me. Number one. Number two, this is how I'm going to do things. I'll call you when I need you. I'll call you when I need you. Because there is a lot. There's an acknowledgement with this energy. There's a lot. There's a lot to whatever you're trying to pull off, right? And it feels overwhelming right now. The best way for it to not feel overwhelming is to channel this energy and take control of it. Alignments. Ooh, all your chakras. So this is, what is this? This is divine scheduling, right? This is divine planning. This is internally doing the work to align yourself, but you're actually going to align yourself and your dreams by outwardly doing these practical things, because whatever's making you feel all chaotic and crazy and a little bit disrupted, right, internally, is it kind of external. So to get all those little nitpicky external things in line, to get their ass in line, is going to actually help you internally align, right? Because the alignments are connected. You know, they're not different. Whatever has been really, yeah. My dog's sleeping. Do you see her back there? She's on my pillow. Hi, kisses. Hi, baby. She's so cute. She's curled up on my pillow. She's so cute. Um, um, yeah, I got distracted. I apologize. Yeah, so you're actually aligning yourself and actually spiritually healing by taking control of all these shitty things outside of you that are pulling you every which way. One and the same right now. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Get grounded. What I tell you, dude, this is major Virgo energy. It's you literally attacking that, not attacking, but taking that Virgo energy and saying, I'm gonna get grounded. It's not only literally grounded, though this could help. Use the tangible, use the world, use it to your advantage. Go out there, put your feet in the sand, put your feet in the dirt, meditate literally by a tree. Make skin on ground contact to help take those free radicals and suck them back and take them out of your body. It will help. It will help to center you, and centered is the way that you have to begin to get some more control, to clear that mind, to clear away all those energies that are grabbing at you, to purify yourself. Use the actual earth. The actual earth. That's what you need. And with this energy, you will be able to align yourself and then work out your strategy and plant those seeds to move forward. I'm telling you, it doesn't sound, maybe it sounds like, oh, it will never work. This is exactly the energy. This is exactly the energy that you have to channel and tap into right now. Slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. So have faith, take your time. Sagittarius, this is not going to happen instantly. This is slow moving energy. And I said that in the beginning of this reading. This is about planting those seeds and then tending to them, and like strategizing how are you going to irrigate? How are you going to get the water? Especially if you haven't had much water lately. How are you going to do all those things? It's going to happen slowly over time. In other words, when you answer one question, another question will come up. But you just keep going one step at a time. Allow yourself to do things, not, in other words, you're not going to show up and everything's going to be solved, but you're going to break ground now, right? You're going to submit the plans and break ground now. Now, every well-laid set of blueprints always has need for redesign. And that will be part of the strategy. Absolutely. That will be part of it. Like, plan for those variables, right? Plan for those variables. But as long as you take things slowly and you keep putting the energy back in, the universe is going to love you. It's going to love you and continue to approve all your plans and all your energy, and to keep those get your shit done. It is going to help you manifest insight. Ooh, okay. And once again, this has to deal with alignment. So I'm just gonna say it. Listen to me. That's what it means. No, it really does. It means take advice. Be willing to humble yourself and know that you don't know it all, and to incorporate those insights that you're receiving. But it's also saying meditate, so that everything starts to make sense to you. Because in a lot of ways, the information is already floating around you. And it just may feel right now like you're being pulled every which way. Allow it to sink in. You're not being pulled every which way, you're being directed. And all of those directions, at one point or another, you will need. So really, really, really trust and have faith that all the information that's coming at you right now is not to attack you. It's inevitably to help you. So trust those insights and trust yourself. Slow yourself down. Once again, this is meditative. Slow yourself down and go one step at a time, and look at all those things, that big old pile that's intimidating and that you've been pushing off and pushing off, one step at a time. Just look one paper at a time. One paper at a time. And then the other's done. And before you know it, that pile will be done. That is Virgo energy. one step at a time. And it has to do with all that stuff. It's almost like you're teetering right now, Sagittarius. It's almost like whatever you really want to happen feels so monstrous that you're almost starting to avoid it. Please don't. Stop avoiding it. That project is supposed to happen, okay? It's meant to happen. You're supposed to manifest that. You need to get working on it. Slowly, pedantically, step by step, using that Virgo energy to help calm you down, make your mind practical, and focus you so that you can go one step at a time and play the long game. The long game will help get your goal met. I love you guys. And now we move on to Capricorn. What's up, Capricorn? Thank you all for joining. Whoever's joined, thank you so much for coming on. Whoever has dropped off, thank you so much for joining. For sharing whatever amount of time you shared. Now luck is on your side. Capricorn. Oh my God. You and Scorpio have been really doing very well, I have to say. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. In other words, wherever you aim, wherever you point your compass, that arrow is going to land where you want it to. It's going to hit its mark. Are you aiming for somebody's heart? Are you aiming for a job? What are you aiming for? Whatever you know that you want. You have worked very hard knowing what you want and knowing what's important to you. This is the energy. This is fellow earth energy. This is the energy to just let that arrow fly. You have spent the whole summer lining it up and making sure you know how to aim that bitch and shoot that bitch. You've learned your archery over the summer. You are ready now to let that arrow fly, and it's going to hit its mark. FYI. You are ready. We have roots. You've grown the roots. This is more earth energy. Of course, this is for you. You have grown the roots. Okay. You now know what you want. It is solid. That's the message from the universe to you guys. It's solid. What you want is solid. Whatever you cast out will not hurt you. You have that grounded. You are grounded. You have that stability. Now it's time to branch out. You have the roots. You're not going to stretch and fall over. You have the roots. You have it. And now it's time for you to broaden and expand and cast out that arrow in the direction that you want to be going. This is a confirmation that the hard work, the hard growing, the rooting, it's done. It's good. This is also a sense of reaching out to or calling out to the people that you love and that you care about, getting back to or putting your major focus on your heart space, on your roots, on your family. It's just a really wonderful feeling of being grounded right now. You are supported, Capricorn. You have the help that you need. You have the wind beneath your wings. This is somebody in your life that it's extremely helpful, extremely important to you, somebody that you love a great deal. You have their support. You have their love. You have their unconditional caring. So there you go. You have it. You have the support. This is all about moving. This is not moving, actually moving, but this is all about getting going and getting to work. So it's almost like intuitively, you know how to use this energy. You just got to make a decision to do it. And this is also a sense of you have the support. You have somebody who loves you like crazy that you can absolutely rely on and depend on. You don't have to worry. You don't. You're all set to go, especially with a person. This is the wind beneath your wings. Like you literally have somebody who wants to carry you right now. And Capricorn doesn't ask to be carried. So this is a bonus for you. Solar plexus chakra, radiant illumination. You got to trust your gut. You got to trust your gut. I think in a lot of ways, sometimes you guys want the plan laid out in front of you and then you execute the plan. See, this energy is all about, you got to trust your gut. You got to trust the plan that you make, because that's like the caveat to being a Capricorn. You guys can run other people's plans like a mad bitch, man. You can do it. But when it comes to your plans, when it comes to those things in your life that you've conceptualized, there's all these doubts. You got to trust your gut. This is working from your gut, healing your gut, allowing those things that you've pushed down and you've held on to finally come out and get out of the way and unblock that sort of gut area, because you unblock the gut area by trusting it, by allowing it to push you, like the diaphragm pushes out air. You've got to allow it to just push, get it out. So this is actually trusting your gut, trusting your instincts, and knowing that this is the time to put it into action. You can't make this stuff up. Like, this is crazy shit. Well, we get trust your path. We get trust. I'm telling you, trust your gut, trust your gut, trust your gut, and then all of a sudden we get trust your path. You know the direction. You know it. You know it. Everything in your life right now. There's somebody supporting you. You've got the roots. You've done the work. You know what you want. You've done it. The path is there. It's right there in front of you. Get on it. Trust it. This is going to work out. I don't have to be wordy here. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. This is divine feminine energy. Whoa. This has got to do with motherhood and family. You guys. Oh, I don't even have words for this. All I know is that somebody in my life is just going to keep getting happier, and she deserves it. So allow yourself to be helped. Allow yourself to be assisted. Allow yourself to receive. Allow it. This is divine feminine energy. Okay? You can almost see the vulva here, right? There is that sense of just receive to make what you carry inside of you grow. That's what the womb does. It receives the sperm and it takes it and makes magic with it. But you have to allow yourself to receive. You have the support. Trust in the support. Because this is the time to take it in. This is the time when things are being given to you. Trust it and roll with it. Receive to manifest. Whoa. That's also my pussy card. I gotta say it. I gotta be me. This is my pussy card. Okay, this is definitely taking something into the womb, taking it in. So I think there's a lot of warm, cozy. Like, in other words, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it. Some sexual healing, man. Especially for my female Capricorns out there. Some sexual motherfucking healing. Like, allow yourself to take it in. Allow yourself to receive that masculine energy in your life and take whatever he needs and wants to give. Like, not whatever he wants to give, but whatever he is giving you. Just take it in. Absorb it. Take it in. And for you man Capricorn out there, I'm not trying to say this message is just for the females. There is a sense of receive. There are resources outside of you that are being offered to you because somebody loves you and wants to support you. Take them in. Take them in. Say yes. And trust your gut. You'll know exactly what to do with them. Soul tree. Planting those. Oh, Catalina D. Catalina D. Catalina D. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for supporting Born Without Boundaries. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You are appreciated. I really do appreciate you. So this is soul tree. Time to plant the seeds. But this is not just regular seeds, man. This is like planting the seeds for the future. This is like those seeds of growing and expanding. This is your life is about to get a hell of a lot better, Capricorn. That's what this is. This is about understanding that everything that you are working on this is like your destiny. This is about meeting your destiny, becoming what you were meant to become. That little seed, all those roots that you grew, boop, breaking up out on top of the surface now, and now being able to above as below, right? Show everybody all that you are and all that you've worked on. Let them see. This is about fulfilling your destiny. So this is the time when you, Capricorn, start to sprout up. Allow that out to come out, come out. You've done all the under the ground work, okay? It's been painful. You've done it all. So now it's time to know and trust those roots that you've worked so hard to secure. Let them come out. This is time for you to branch out. It's exactly what it's saying. I love you guys. We are moving on to Aquarius. You ready? Let's go. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Interesting. Now you guys look at the big picture all the time. I have to say this. I'm going to channel this for you guys because this came out in reverse. And sometimes I don't get the feeling like I have to read them in reverse. But there could very well have been, you guys have been extremely focused on a specific thing. And you are not looking at how that specific thing is impacted by all the things around it. So this is the energy of it is going to behoove you and your goals or the current situation that is most important for you to kind of pan out and take in some more information about everything that's going on. Because if you continue to aim your arrow, it's almost like just putting an arrow on top of another arrow, on top of another arrow. It's not busting any more bubbles. It's not hitting any more targets. It's not getting rid of all the other stuff to pop around it. And as long as that stuff stays around it, it'll just fill in that little bit that you've cleared. So you got to pan out to see all the things that are feeding the issue that you really wanting to get to. Now, this may be an issue in your life, or much like you guys, a bigger issue, right? In society or in your community, in your family. So this is the advice right now to take this time and pan out a little bit, right? And see all the variables that you have not been paying attention to. Just to take a little bit of time and step back and be like, oh, I get it. It'll actually help you get to the point. It's interesting. It's almost like panning out and seeing more to get more to the point. As in get to the point as in achieve what you want to achieve. There's a few things right now that you have to see that are impacting. It's like the water keeps running into your moat, right? The water keeps running back in. Like why isn't this it's like trying to build a sandcastle, but the water keeps running in. There's a sense of panning out and realizing, oh, I got to put that dam up first so shit doesn't keep running in. You know, it's like right now you can't see where that problem is coming from. Taking that a few steps back, you'll be able to see it. Strangers. Okay. So you guys have been working on something that involves a lot of people you don't necessarily know, right? This is great. This is fun getting your community involved, but this card can also mean that that's where the problems are coming from. Oh shit! Your problems are coming from your circle. Your problems are coming, there is a problem up in here, Aquarius, with some people that are in your inner circle or in in the group that you're working with or trying to organize. The issue, that's why you got to step back. That's why you got to see the bigger picture. That's why you got to like look a little bit deeper into what's around you right now. Because the truth is, you were very focused on your goal, but these people around you, I'm telling you, it's almost like the disease is within, that kind of thing. It's like it's them. It's somebody in this world. Like, step back and look a little bit. Look more objectively. Use that air energy, that Aquarian energy, and be a little bit more objective right now to see the people that you're working with, because it's in that net, it's in that network that the weak link is. It is. It's like, yes, you're organizing people, but it's almost like in some ways you've looked at things too ideally. You've gone in and you just assume that everybody's going to be on your side and everybody's going to have the same pure motivation. That is not true. Other people showed up for other reasons. And so with this is a good energy for you to like get to the bottom of those reasons, realize those reasons, realize those motives from other people and how their motives and their intentions are impacting your end goal. Just letting you know. That's an FYI. Glad you showed up today because you needed to know this. Yeah, there is some doom and gloom here. There are people casting shadow, casting doubt, trying to like rain soot and tar on your parade. And this is kind of you sitting back there being like, not today, Satan, not today. Shining that light. But it's almost like first, yeah, you got to confront these people or this person that is bringing this shit into your life. And they're there and they're really close to you is what I'm saying. They're very much the problem, the rat, the person, they're very close to you. They're very much close to you, and they're very much pushing this poison on people, on you. FYI. She of the Lotus. Oh, wow. Okay. So you've been going through some shit, Aquarius. You've been going through some difficult times, right? Some shitty times where people are casting a lot of shit all over you or trying to shit all over you, or there's impending darkness. This is the energy. The cosmos is letting you know. This is an opportunity to grow something beautiful out of something disgusting. This is your mentality. She of the Lotus has the energy of the lotus flower, grows out of swamp, out of muck, out of disgusting stuff. So in other words, using this energy and using this as an opportunity, this time, as an opportunity to grow something even more beautiful. First you do have to, but then first you do have to assess the situation and see, well, where are the nutrients that I can pull from, right? So, and definitely get those pollutants out of your zone. And then take this situation. This is what you're working on now. You're bringing light into the dark. And this is the time to do it. This is the time for you to plant those seeds and bring light into the dark. To take this situation that has been really difficult and you're in a shit heap, you're in a shit pile. How do I use this as manure to fertilize what I want to get done, and how do I move on in the future? That's what this energy is right now. And you channel this energy first. Look at the bigger picture. Look at how all of this crap can be used for good, can be put to good practical use, and start step by step figuring out how you're going to do it. This is it. This is your comeback, okay? Return of the Mac. That's what it is. I hear it playing in my head right now. Council of Light. Divine orchestration, helpers in subtle realms. So this is taking spiritual advice. This is taking spiritual advice or guidance from people who know more than you, who have been through a similar situation and can help advise you through this. This is taking good advice. This is also sticking to your faith. right? Reconnecting to your faith, reconnecting to those roots that go beyond you, that are like universal truths that you may need to tap into right now. Humble yourself a little bit and be like, I need divine experts right now. I need divine guidance. Go back to Buddha, go back to Jesus, go back to Mohammed, go back to all of those leaders that have helped put us in spiritual balance before. I'm not saying convert or anything like that. I'm just saying trust in those, especially spiritual leaders that have helped in the past. If you feel like you're floating too much and you're all over the place, this will really help to root you. It'll be a sense of serenity right now to help you focus your mind, to help quell fears, to help give peace to your heart so that you can get a broader perspective of actually how to get through this time in your life. And then we have take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Yeah. This is all about you pulling back and giving yourself the time and the breath to be able to heal yourself, make yourself better, make yourself just heal yourself. There's a lot of exhaling that I want to do right now for you guys. It's almost like I just got to push out this negative energy that's been around me, right? You're trying to cleanse. You've been in it's almost like you've been in a shit storm of so much either change or transition or accusation that you need to be able to just take a breather, breathe out, and sort of reassess your situation. So I get that right now, and this is the time to take that breather and to because Virgo likes to look at things like that. Virgo energy coming, this is the time to like really be able to gain some fresh perspective on things and taking that break and leaning on that spiritual guidance and advice. It's really going to help you right now put things back into a fresh perspective. In other words, you've probably become a little bit pessimistic of the late, a little bit pissed off, a little bit irritated, very frustrated, and you want to scream and yell. Scream and yell if you have to. Go ahead. Let off that steam. Do whatever you need to do to get back to that place where you can believe again. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you... Yeah, this is it. You want to get back to being able to love people. You want to get back to being able to show kindness to people. You want to get back to just being able to do good stuff. And right now something is impeding that, getting in the way, or making it difficult for you. So take a break, take the time out, because this is what's important to you and this is still where your focus is. And I'm so fucking proud that you are goddamn warriors and you are back and like spreading the joy. People can hate, people can cast that doubt, but the whole thing for you is just making things better and improving upon your world. Simple acts of kindness. It's the little things. It's really now focusing on the minute things because that's what Virgos do. They focus on the minute. And I know Aquarians focus on the broad, right? This is about focusing on the minute. If right now you cannot feed the fucking whole continent of Africa, not that the whole continent of Africa needs you to feed them, right? But if you can't do the big things, then how can you do the small things? You work at your local soup kitchen. You call a friend who needs their has been having a bad day. You do the dishes that were in the sink, even if they weren't your responsibility. This is about doing love, demonstrating love, showing kindness through the little things now. Because what it is right now is like there's definitely shit coming at you. There's definitely something impacting you from the outside that's making it hard for you to be you, right? So how do you be you now? In small ways, in the minute ways, and just trust in those little almost footholds or stepping stones that the universe is giving you right now. Because one by one, those stepping stones are going to be your stability to lead you through this. Oh, I love this. You guys have been helping, like taking care of the earth. This is about you. Like, in other words, you can't save the ozone by flying up there and patching it up. What you've got to do is work little by little, step by step. You gotta work one animal at a time, right? It's like saving the animals by volunteering at your local shelter instead of going to Africa and trying to wrangle up all the rhinos. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's that energy. But this is definitely getting in tune, getting in touch with animal spirits and animal guides and what the earth needs. Something about the earth, something about making it healthier, making it fixing environmental problems. And oh my God, you are focused right now. It's almost like take your focus down from like the big stuff and do the little stuff, the little animal care, your local animal shelter. Working on coordinating just in your own household how you recycle as opposed to trying to like tackle national recycle. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's those small things right now that you can focus on, that put your focus on, that will really help you. And it will also really show that you care. It's not just about all the big attention you can get for something, but this is actually, oh, I get it. You guys are being attacked for being hypocrites in some ways. I think that's what it is. I really do. It's almost like this sense of always talking big, but have you applied it to your world? So this is a definite time for you to demonstrate and show, I apply this shit to my world every fucking day. So haters, go fuck yourself. That had to come through. I love you guys. I am moving on to Pisces. Ready, Pisces? I need to clear some of this energy. I didn't do this. How you guys doing out there? Ooh. I needed to clear some of that energy. All those kids screaming and yelling, man. Oh my God. I swear to God, my neighbors, all the fucking kids do is, oh, thank you so much. Who is this? I have to see. Dawn, you rock. Thank you, Dawn. Dawn. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I needed to clear that energy because those kids screaming, man, it was getting to me. All they do is scream. All those kids, my neighbor's kids, they just scream all the frickin' time. It's like the only way they communicate is by crying and crying. I mean, maybe they have problems or something where they're super frustrated all the time. I don't know. But like that's all they do is cry all the time. I think it's a tough time for kids anyway because they're going through a lot of change. Kids aren't going to school right now. It's all online, and that's tough. Kids need more stimulation, and kids need other kids. So it's like, I just think maybe little kids are a little bit more frustrated right now than they normally are. But anyway, I needed to clear out that energy because it bothers me. It's like that Cancerian in me that just like gets distracted if a kid cries. Hold on. Oh my God, Acoustic Stevo, you rock, man. Thank you so much, Acoustic Stevo. Thank you. Let's go on to Pisces, all right? Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. Surrender to the divine. Pisces. All right. We hear you. Pisces. This is about you surrendering and just giving over. Right? So just letting go. This new moon, when you're about to receive, so this is your big old dump, Pisces, okay? This is the time. All of that stuff, all of that crap, and I feel like I just channeled this energy for you. All of that stuff that you have that has been taking over you, hurting you, that it's about dumping it out because you're also about to get a big old dump in. You got to clear out before you can receive, right? Surrender. Give over. Know that right now, everything that you need to get done, it's not in your power. It's not in your power. You have to hand it over to God, right? That's what it is, handing it over to the God. Food. Ooh, okay, so you've been indulging a little bit much. Maybe too much food, too much wine, lots of party, lots of celebration, lots of fun, lots of happiness, lots of pleasure. Amazing, but too much. Too much. It's almost like you're glutted. And in a lot of ways, it's time to get back to, okay, but what's healthy for me? Right? I got to let this shit go. I've been overindulging. I got to let it go. And this is time a purge, get it out. Is it helping me? If it's not making me healthy, then why am I doing it to myself? There's a little bit of engorged here right now. Just an FYI. See, you've been listening to the wrong people. You know, yeah, you may have been listening to the wrong people. Like, I hope it's not me. But this is that sense of somebody big, somebody braggadocious, maybe like something from your childhood. This could be like childhood goals and ambitions. It could be living too high on the hog. That's what is this energy? I'm gonna say it. It's like being too braggadocious. It's like being too big. And I'm not trying to like diminish you guys, but it's almost like you need to be diminished a little bit because you've been taking a little bit too much self-indulgence. You've been purging and all over, almost like in people's face too much. Like too much decadence in your own sense of self. This is it. It's like too full of yourself. You're like full of yourself. Oh my God, Pisces, I don't even know where this is coming from. I'm not like this is almost like being too full of yourself. Like being too certain, being too sure, being like talking, just like spewing and throwing up on everybody. This is like being too full of yourself. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's too full of themselves. I don't know. The infinite. But see, this is about ultimate alignment. So you're feeling really, really good. Okay, let's just put it this way. You are definitely feeling yourself right now. You are feeling really good about yourself. You are vibing high. You are serene. You are happy. You feel good. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is a warning. This is a warning. Because Pisces, you have a tendency to overindulge. And right now, there can be a sense of, are you overindulging in yourself? And I know I never try to put anybody down. I want y'all to live up to your full potential. But there is always self-control in full potential. There is always responsibility in full potential. There is not just, well, bleh, bleh, bleh. That's not what it is. So it's so good that you feel good about yourself. But there is a big old motherfucking but. Are you putting that shit in everybody's faces? Are you pissing your rainbow all over everybody's houses? Because maybe not everybody is ready for your motherfucking rainbow. And not everybody is ready for your motherfucking shine. And I'm not telling you to not shine. I'm telling you to not shine your light directly in somebody else's goddamn eyes when they just fucking woke up. Give them a goddamn second. That's what I'm saying. Shine. Shine, shine, shine. Be the bright person that you are. Shine. Be you everywhere, every day, and be proud. But this is the energy about you like the sun shines every day, right? It's just itself. It doesn't intentionally try to shine right in somebody's eye. This is a little bit being too full of yourself and kind of yeah, just like it's like vomiting yourself all over somebody. That's what I'm getting a vibe, and I don't know if you might be dealing with this energy. So let's keep going a little bit. This is really interesting. Warrior woman. Okay, yeah. So this is that sense of like having because this is my Joan of Arc card. So this is about having insight and having intuition and trusting it and knowing it and going along with it and It's absolutely, because Joan of Arc was dead on. But this is also, once again, a warning of you're about to go to the other side. So this is really good. Good stuff. You know, Joan of Arc was listened to, she was listened to, she was listened to until she wasn't, and they killed her. So this is a sense of you feel real good about yourself. You're riding real high. People are listening to you. The tide is about to turn. This is an FYI. The tide is about to turn. You're out there in front. You might actually start being on the chopping block. You need to know that. That's an FYI. Focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. There you go. There you go. This is a much more gentle, like kind of Virgo energy, more subtle, doing smaller things, taking it back a notch, almost like Aquarius, but for different reasons, taking it back a notch and focusing on smaller things or one person at a time instead of the bigness, the grandioseness. Don't go too big right now, right? Stay very focused, especially on just stay very focused. My words are not right. I'm going to try to get this all out together, Pisces. This is a sense of this is my Beauty and the Beast card. So a sense of your energy is best spent right now helping, looking at putting your energy into one person whose life you can change. Instead of everybody look at me. It's like being that light in somebody's life. You sent 1111, Angie. You know how much you rock, girl. Thank you for that bright smile too in your avatar. I love your smile. Thank you, Angie H. You fucking rock. Thank you for that 1111 donation. So there is that sense of Pisces. The small things are going to get you further now, right? And they may actually help to save you and save your energy. If you rein it in and bring light into somebody's life instead of shining your light into somebody's eyes, this is how you're going to shine the brightest right now. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So there's definitely like shine on. Keep your shine up, but bring your light into one person's life as opposed to forcing your light into every single room right now. FYI. Oh, wow. Nourish. Our world does need you, Pisces. It needs your heart. It needs your purity. It needs your wisdom. But this is definitely about doing things for the greater good instead of getting attention for it. This is not the time to get recognized. This is not the time to try to get recognized. And in fact, in doing those things without any need or desire to be recognized, there is that sense that you will be recognized even more. Okay? So right now, it's in the focus of nature, the earth, all those things that you care about so much. You know that there needs to be healing, right? You see it and you're absolutely correct. So help to heal one seagull at a time that needs to be washed, that needs oil washed off their feathers. You know, one street corner at a time that needs to be cleaned up. Do the little things, focus on the small things, focus on those things closest to your world. Your light is going to shine the brightest when you're not trying to get it seen. Take your energy, and I normally don't say this to you guys because you're usually allowing people to dump all over you. I'm telling you, don't flip that around and go the other way and dump all over everybody else. Just take your waters that nourish people and little by little give spoonfuls and cups to people who are thirsty. So you are literally taking that Virgo energy and you're incorporating it into yourself, and you're being extremely specific and intentional about your actions instead of just boosh, putting them all out there, sloppy business. That's gonna be a waste of your energy, and it's gonna look like not look good for you. Not just, and I'm not trying to say care about what other people think about you, but I am trying to say that that is not the best way to use your energy right now. The best way to use your energy is to take your waters and to feed the thirsty, wash the feet, humble ways, subtle ways, like one by one type of ways that are going to make your energy shine the brightest. That's what I'm saying. The message had to come out. Take it as you will. I love you, Pisces. We are now halfway through the zodiac. We're at our halfway point. Thank you so much, guys, for staying with me for so long. We have at least another hour to go. So are you ready? Let's go. Aries. Now, I needed to share this message with you guys. Aries, I needed to share this with you. Thank you, Amber, for doing all that you do. So thank you. Aries, when I was shuffling these cards, every time I got to you, it was chaos. Every time I got to you, it was almost like the cards were throwing up all over the place. What that told me was, this is a time of major purging for you. This is a time of energy release and healing. This is a time of you allowing listen, you guys are steamrollers, man. You motherfucking charge on. I love my Aries so much. 2 of my best friends are Aries. And what I always learn from them is how to get through shit. Because Aries don't ever let nobody motherfucking stop them. Okay? The problem is you have emotions just like everybody else. And a lot of times what you do is you steamroll over those emotions to get things done, get things done, get things done. Let's just get through it. Somebody in your life, when the going gets tough, you're the ultimate warrior. You're the ultimate warrior, right? You're Mars, right? Well, Mars right now is in a state of, he's not in battle. He's on leave. And a lot of that trauma, that PTSD, is going to come up now for you. You are going to be experiencing a lot of all those things you didn't let yourself feel because you had shit to do, because somebody had to hold the shit together, because somebody had to push everybody through, and it was going to be you. Do not be surprised if you're at a point in your life where you can actually just like vomit all that emotion up. Like Pisces, no vomit. Aries, please. It is the time for you to get rid of all of those things that you have not allowed yourself to feel. It is that time for you to actually, like, your life could be going so good right now, and all of a sudden you may feel like just fucking crying like crazy. It's because you have to. It's because this is part of your life getting better. Of you finally getting in a place where you are safe enough and right enough to be able to feel what you need to goddamn feel in order to move on, right? This is about you finally doing what everybody else, especially us water signs, do all the time, which is just like we are constantly in our feelings. You know, you're finally able to allow yourself to feel. You're finally able to allow yourself, okay, to feel it, to heal it, and let it go. I am not going to be surprised if, especially in this energy, there's because Virgo is a healer. You know, Virgo energy is very much about healing yourself. Healing. And, you know, your opposite across the zodiac wheel, Libra, also got healing. So there is that sense for them, they're healing or helping family to heal, right? Helping set up for future health. For you guys, it's about the past. It's about what you've been through and the stress that you've been through, finally being able to throw it all up, bawl like crazy, like ugly cry about that shit that you knew you didn't have time for when you were getting through all the shit. It's time for you to actually, first house, heal. That's what this is about. Let's get into this. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Okay. Bring love into the situation. Allow people to help you. Allow people to love you. Allow the community around you to take up the slack. You know, like I said, you are not in retreat. You are on leave. Okay. It is time for somebody else to do the battling right now. That's what it is. This is somebody else's time to step up and do the hard work. For you, let the waters run over you. Be showered, bathe, be replenished, be refreshed. That's what it's all about right now. Allow love to happen. All right? Bring love into the situation. Allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. This is that time that you're supposed to kick your feet up and allow yourself to be pampered or catered to. Just saying. Just saying. Ooh, travel. What? My Aries girls, you know you can come out to San Diego, yo. Hello. So this is you getting away, getting out, not only allowing things to come out, but enjoying yourself. You know, like folk, what I tell you, y'all on vacation. Hello, you are the warrior on leave. It's time for you to ugly cry, let all that energy out, and then just go and be in the moment and have fun and allow yourself to fill yourself up again by being curious. Travel, go someplace that you haven't gone. This is literally like get out there and go. Go to places, do things that you haven't done, see things that you haven't seen. This is your time. And I don't want to say self-indulgent because it's not indulgence. It's not indulgence because this is actually stuff that you need. This is actually medicine for your soul. It's time for you to get away. It's time for you to take a little bit of a vacation, Aries. Okay? If you're watching this, you need to get on your corporate site and you need to put in for your fucking leave. That's what you need to do right now. That's what you need to do today. That's what Virgo wants your ass to schedule is your motherfucking vacation. That's what it wants. Okay? It may sound trivial, but it's not. It's actually very necessary for you guys. And this is very Piscean energy. Healing, mothering, being loved. Almost like starting off back in the beginning again, listening, caring, allowing yourself to be nurtured, allowing yourself to be playful, allowing yourself to be curious, allowing yourself to learn through play. This is very playful energy. It's also very Caribbean energy. Go get yourself an all-inclusive. I think we can go to Puerto Rico. I don't know. There's a lot of places that people, especially in the U.S., can't go right now. But this is just about be somewhere where you can relax and unwind and be cared for. Maybe this is very mothering energy. It's very childlike energy. So put yourself in the position of the child, and you kind of are. You are the child of the zodiac. You are. Aries is a child of the zodiac, his newborn baby. Allow yourself that fresh start. Allow yourself to be new. Put yourself into a new situation and play. Ooh, I love this. I love this. Earth Star Chakra. Ooh. Earth Star Chakra. Knowing through touching, learning through interacting. Allow yourself the visceral and the tangible to be those conduits of enlightenment. This is experiencing. Get out there and experience. And like I said, it's not about overindulging. It is about putting yourself in a different environment to heal yourself. Earth Star Chakra is about allowing yourself to heal. It is about getting back to basics, eating cleaner food, eating better food, putting the nutrients in, the things inside your body that have been lacking. So like getting those vitamins in you. But the vitamins in this case are experiences. It's like, yes, you've been too wrapped up in work. You've been too focused in work. Maybe you've been too focused in the practical. So the practical for you right now is to replenish yourself. But you know what I want? And I'm going to, no, I can't. It's stuck in there. Let's go on to the next card. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. And it's the new fucking moon too. She's just kicked back, relaxed. She's allowing herself to float. She's allowing herself to go with the flow and be carried away by this divine tide of healing. No, wait, postpone, pause, say no. No, don't say no to this vacation. This is about you putting boundaries and saying, I'm not taking on this responsibility anymore. I'm not taking on this responsibility right now. I'm not doing more. No. Right now, I'm reclining. Right now, my feet are up. Right now, I'm going on vacation. All y'all can deal with that shit. I'm not dealing with any more. Right now, I'm relaxing. I'm welcoming. I'm opening myself up to receive. No more projects. No more, because what are they? They're distractions. They're distractions from the shit that you really need to feel. They're too much. How are you going to ever work through your PTSD if all you keep doing is traumatizing yourself more, adding more trauma that you have to battle? And you don't, with Mars in retrograde, Aries, you don't, it's in retrograde in Aries, you don't have the energy to do the battle right now. In other words, that's what it's saying. Be realistic, because you don't have the actual universal energy to power your way through the way you usually do. You have got to go about this differently. And the best way for you guys is, I know, don't you wish you could just be on vacation for the next 2.5 months? Hello. But in a way you can be, because you can say no to those extra projects that you normally would have taken on in work. You can say no to taking on all those 3 things around the house that you wanted to get done. You can say no to them right now. You can just do one, right? Lighten your load. For you guys, it's crazy anyway. So it's like, cut your 80 hours a week down to fucking 40. You'll still be working full time. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's saying. Because you don't have that cosmic energy backing you up right now to power through. And if you try, you're going to fucking break yourself, especially since you're already carrying so much. So what the universe is asking you to do is to help yourself heal and to take care of you by putting some of those boxes down and allowing yourself, put your feet up, at least for a week. Like, replenish, let yourself feel, ugly fucking cry, get your nails did, get your back massaged, go to a place, change of scenery. Like, let yourself do it, take the leave. It is essential for all soldiers have leave. They need it. They need it. And this is your time to take it. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Twice now you've gotten very motherly energy. So I either have a feeling of, in other words, I'm just going to say this, universally, I think it's that you have to let yourself be cared for. It's you have to let yourself be nurtured. Especially if your mom has been showing up, coming. It's interesting. If you notice, Aries, that your mother has been showing up a lot, even if she's passed, if you've been feeling her presence a lot, the reason is because you need to be nurtured. You need to allow yourself to be cared for. There is some caring for you that needs to be done that you are still owed. So this is a sense of allowing that energy in, allowing yourself to be mothered, allowing yourself to be nurtured. This is the divine feminine coming in to helping you heal. She's got the power right now, right? So it's not like she wins. No, it's like, let her take care of you. In other words, allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to be healed, allow yourself to be not pampered, but cared for. Allow it, allow it, allow it. You know, even if it's coming through an actual physical person, like, allow them. Allow the healing, allow the nurturing, allow the caring. You need it, right? Just like going to grandma's house when you was a little girl or a little boy. Just like going over there, everything was safe. Allow somebody else to create that serenity and security. Take yourself to where you feel safest and securest. Especially if you have to travel there. Go. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. Ooh. This is awakening to all those things that you kept hidden, to all those things that you kept masked, to all those things that you haven't been confronting because it's been easier to not confront them. This is the time they're all going to come out. This is the time when the truth comes out, Aries. This is my Phantom of the Opera card. I love this card. It's my favorite card from the deck. I just love it. It's all about indulgence. It's about seeing by moonlight. It's also about getting lost in the romance. And maybe that's what you need right now, is to get lost in the romance. Because honestly, maybe that's what you need, is to be swept away and swept off your feet. But this is also that sense of like, allowing your truth out. Allowing yourself to actually say how you actually feel instead of just wearing the mask and the costume that you normally do. Alignment. Ooh. Yeah. Healing is aligning. Okay. So this is a sense of just, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, the sword is the warrior card. This is almost like the Ace of Swords. This is a sense of victory and success. The warrior wins by surrendering. That's how you realign. You have to realign right now. You need to leave. You need a break. That's what you need. This is victory and success being won for you. You win. You win by giving in. I love you guys. And like I said, San Diego is here for you. Okay. Taurus. How you guys doing out there? How you guys doing? Whew. Taurus, let's go. Taurus, expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. See, I've been getting this stuff for you guys. You got to go watch the Taurus video. There's definitely something that's been churning in your lives. So this is expect powerful change. Now, right now, I don't know yet whether you are the change or change is just going to be happening in your life. But essentially, Taurus, change is going to come. So expect it. Interesting, because we're channeling Virgo energy right now. This new moon in Virgo energy. We're channeling. And it's telling you to expect change. And Virgo doesn't like change. So this must have been on the horizon for a long time now. Mountain. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? You got to go on this journey, man. You got to go on an unexpected journey, Taurus. In other words, changing your environment. You might be traveling somewhere. You're also going to be facing challenges. There's like an uphill climb for you coming. Wow. But this is also, okay. You're climbing the mountain so your soul will change. So this isn't just a struggle coming to you. This is like you taking on a challenge. You looking this change in the eye and accepting the challenge because you're ready to evolve. You're ready to spiritually become something better than what you are now. You're taking this, in other words, you're literally choosing this challenge so that you change. There's a consciousness behind this. There's a decision that you've made. This is about wanting something. You want something else. You're looking at something, if you've set your eyes on it and you want it. And come hell or high water, you're gonna get it. You like, you understand almost how risky this is. You understand how risky this is, right? You're trying to like assess the situation and mitigate the risks as much as you can. But this is definitely something that you want. You're taking on a new challenge intentionally because there's something that you covet. This is a covetous card. This is you want it real bad. You're looking at it. This is my Professor Slughorn card. You know how he likes to collect things? He sees things, he looks at them, he wants them. That's this energy. You saw something, you looked at it, you want it. There's a challenge ahead, but you don't care. You're intentionally engaging in something. So this is like prep period for you, training period for you. Dun, dun, dun. You know, it's like you getting ready. It's like that Rocky music, man. He's in Philadelphia looking at the staircase. Like that's almost what this energy is. Manifestia. So yeah, you're working on something. You're working on something. You've been working it up. I don't know what the fuck it is, but ultimately, you know it's long term. You know it's the long game. This is a mountain to climb, not a hill to get over. You know it. You know it, and it's almost like you can't fucking wait to jump in. This is it. You're in it. You're 100%. And you are, in other words, you are the driving force. You are the driving energy behind what is happening right now. I don't know what you just decided, but you're working on some big shit, Taurus. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? It's getting to you. It's kicking. It's like that thorn in your side. You've been pushed. It's been getting to you. It's been bugging you. It's been, it won't let you go. It won't let you go. It won't let you go. And so you just got to get going. It's been bugging you for a while. In other words, this was probably inspired by something that's been bothering you. And now you're just like, well, I'm going to fix it my damn self. Ooh, what are you running for public office? Like, what's going on, Taurus? What's happening? You want to talk to me about it? Because something has been getting to you for a freaking while. And you are literally not sitting back and taking it anymore or accepting status quo. You're not doing it. Oh, no, not anymore. This, whatever has been bothering you, now you have to fix it. Taurus has been let out of his bullpen. You're out. You're out. You're out. Something has been bugging you that much. And now you're just going to tackle it. Turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. See, but this is you just like literally trusting your heart, following your heart, believing in it. And you know, like I'm telling you this right now, you know you're getting yourself into a shitstorm. You know that you're getting yourself into uncomfortable situations. This mountain is, you don't think this mountain is going to be easy, but you're like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to get over Everest. I'm going to get over it. Why? Because I have to. Because this shit has to, like literally, you're not hiding anymore. In other words, the announcement is about to come out. I don't know what you guys are working on, but damn. Soulcraft. What has been in your soul? You are literally manifesting this deepest part of your character, of your purpose, of your life's purpose. You are trusting in divine guidance and where you are being led. That's what you are. You are bringing what is deep inside your soul. You are bringing it to light. You are showing it to somebody. You are laying it bare. It is a position of strength and vulnerability at the same time because you know your ass is going to be kicked for this. But ultimately, you are not in it for the short term. You're in it for the long term, and you're going to make it work. I don't know what it is, but I know that you know what it is, and it's about to kick off. I'm going to be watching Taurus. I will be watching Taurus very closely with this energy because we're about to get some announcements. Love you guys. Gemini. Y'all ready? Taurus, you're working on something big. Like I can't even, but Gemini, let's get to Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Oh, I love when the zodiac signs get the zodiac, the relevant zodiac moon in the moonology cards, because what this tells me is this is really like you being in sync. And this is a sense of you showing up to win, Gemini. The answers you need are coming, understanding, the communication, getting news that you want to hear or that you need to hear to understand a circumstance, to assess a situation. The communication is coming in. Now, you know that Mercury is your ruling planet, and you also know that Mercury is Virgo's ruling planet, but you know that Mercury is in Libra. So there is some sort of communication about a partnership, about a relationship, about a circumstance that involved, that's kind of broad. A lot of circumstances involve other people. About this circumstance that you're in, it's coming through. Decisions are going to be made, right? Conclusions are going to be come to, are going to come to. Verdicts will be decided. But not just that, the sense of like information coming in, like being informed, finally having at your fingertips what you need in order to know which direction to go in. Thank you to whoever joined. I want to say hi to whoever just joined. The answers you need are coming. This is wonderful. This is like literally the research phase of finally being able to find that piece of information that you needed to be able to get on and move on to the next step. Falling. Oh boy. Oh boy. Falling. I'm just going to show this to you. But see, I feel like you're the fish. You're the one that's actually going to be able to swallow whole the motherfuckers that have been trying to harm you. It's like falling right on, you're like falling right on top of it. It's almost like you're about to be able to silence whoever thought they had some kind of in control over you. Like everything that they thought they had control over is now coming down on them. I don't think it's you. I don't think this is you. I think you're the fish. FYI. Yep, you're defending yourself. Whatever argument or whatever battle you're in, there's about some conclusions, or some truths are about to be dropped. Some conclusions are about to be had. There is a sense of this is really interesting, this card, because it's almost like both sides are defending themselves. Both sides, it's like you think they think each other is the enemy, but they have a lot more in common than they think. I just want to take some time with this. Give me a second, Gemini. Because I don't think you're in harm's way. Let's put it this way. You're about to receive some information that's going to make your enemy vulnerable. And it's going to be up to you how to use it. Sacral chakra, core of creation. That Kundalini energy. Being creative. Finding power through your creativity. Being able to finally release it and be who you are out loud. Being free. Because for you, that's what it's about. And you unleash your demons and you unleash your tongue and, your evil twin on people to get your freedom. But there's this kind of healing catharsis about your situation right now when you are put back into power by it's almost like understanding your enemy. You got the piece of information that made all of a sudden you realize something about them. And you realize they're not the motherfucker that you thought they were. They're not the motherfucker that you thought, like this fish right here, he's just hungry. He's not evil. He's not a demon. He's just hungry. It's almost like seeing the inside of what they want, the gut or the belly of the fish as it tries to eat you. This sense of it's like that vulnerable position that you were put in actually put you into the exact position that you needed to be put in to see what you needed to see, to get the truth about what the fuck is going on. And now this is a sense of being able to release this poison, being able to basically cast it out and use it. You have the power now to use that poison to your advantage. As much as it seemed like you were about to basically be toast and be dinner, no, you've looked in the belly of the beast. So you know what's in there. You know what's in the belly of the beast. This is the poison. This is the poison, some sort of poison. Everywhere is the poison, man. Everywhere is the fucking poison. Even with this goddamn little bee trying to sting. Everywhere is the fucking poison. I have to say this, though. You have found the root of the poison. That's what I want to say. You have found the root of the poison. You now know where the poison sac comes from. You now know, like the information that you received. Oh, this is amazing. The information that you received is where the poison is coming from, where all this vitriol is coming from. Like you have found what very few people found, which is the heart and the root of the cancer, which puts you in the ultimate seat of power because now you can dig it the fuck out and actually get rid of it permanently. Ooh, you are healing, my friend. You are healing because you got to the absolute root of the problem. That poison, because it's almost like you don't want to deal with poison when there's just more poison to be had. You want to get to the root of where that poison is coming from so that no more new poison will come. That's the information that's coming to you of where this poison is actually coming from. Starseed, what lights you up? See, now you can be free to be you again because you know you can't be attacked anymore. It's like you've de-venom sacked the viper. Okay, now he's just like, he got some chompers and some teeth that might bite you, but he can't kill you. It's nothing. It's almost like the anti-venom, so that now you can take all that energy inside of you and you can work it. It's almost like that's what's healing you, is being creative again. Working with your creativity is how you literally took the venom out of the viper. Finding your soul self again has put them in the position of like, you've taken your power back, is what I'm saying. And in taking your power back, you've cast a spell so that they can never again hurt you. Ooh. This love is once in a lifetime. True love. Okay. what the fuck is this? I mean, like these whispers of love cards, I always use them as my relationship cards, my relationship romance reading cards. But they're not just about, like, as in and of themselves, they have different meaning, they have other meanings outside of romance. But this is true love. This is like, well, first of all, this is the twins. So this is both sides of yourself, the divine masculine and divine feminine coming back into balance and being whole, being centered, knowing yourself, feeling good, feeling right, feeling back in balance. This is all like both twins in harmony, right? Castor and Pollux are shining bright, both of them. This is also a sense of kiss and make up, forgive and forget, let go. You are able to let go as soon as the power shifts back into your command. As soon as you are back in power and you have devenomed the viper, this is telling me you're not going to chop the viper's head off. You're not. You're just going to be like, I just didn't want you to be able to fucking bite me anymore. Okay? I didn't want your ass dead. I just wanted to make damn sure you can't hurt me anymore. Now that I know you can't hurt me anymore, you can go on and be happy. 5252, this is also divine counterparts. You can go and be happy. You be happy, I be happy, we both be happy. Now, this could be also love coming into your life because of the balance. This is a sense of once you recalibrate and get back to who you are, welcoming love into your life, something is just starting to work out. And then authentic truth. Ooh, see, you getting real with somebody. You getting real and you getting right. The truth is coming out and you are placed back into, it's like the truth is out. What can you say? What can you do? You're coming out. Now, maybe you have been hiding a love affair because you didn't want it to be vulnerable and you didn't want it to come out until all the poison was from somebody else was gone. So once that poison from somebody else is completely gone, now you can be honest about this new relationship that you're in. You can be honest. You can be happy. This is really making you happy. You can enjoy it. You can let the world know. You were very protective of it. I think you were holding back from it, Gemini. You were holding back from it because you just knew that there was still poison out there and you didn't want this new situation to be vulnerable. Now that the power is back in your hands, now that the poison sac has been the viper has been depoisoned, now you can actually talk about and speak and be yourself out loud. I really do think that in some ways you are involved in a relationship that you were holding back, and now you're gonna let it out. You're gonna let people see. This is your heart. You can be happy out loud again, is what I'm saying, because you found that little piece of information to remove the viper, to just like defuse the switch, and now you know the bomb is not going to go off, right? So you can walk there again. You can go take a romantic stroll through that park again because the bomb has been diffused. That kind of energy. Ooh, I love that. I really love that energy. Let us move on. Let us move on. I love you, Gemini. Let us move on to Cancer. As the sun rises, let's go. Cancerians, where do we begin? A time for healing. Okay. How do Cancerians heal? How do Cancerians heal? They allow themselves to be nurtured instead of constantly giving themselves away. In other words, Cancers, because you are the ultimate healer, this is you healing yourself. This is you using your energy. In other words, you're not giving your energy away. Cancers heal by keeping their energy for themselves, and then their body, they're natural healers, right? So their body will be like, oh, we got these resources? Shit! And they'll just use them for yourself. So that's how Cancerians heal. You'll also notice this is the new moon, right? Or it is the new moon shape, but this is waning. This is a waning crescent. Yeah, so we are just about into the new moon. So you're just about at that point where you're going to open up and be wide open for all these beautiful new things to come. So Cancerians, you are ready. You're ready to receive. You're allowing yourself to be fed and to be given to instead of constantly giving yourself away. Right now has become a sort of cradle for you. This time, it's best to use this time to basically prepare yourself for what's coming, because there's a lot that's coming to you. And it's almost like you need to heal yourself first. It doesn't sound right. No, but it does. It's almost like you need to love you. You need to nurture yourself right now. You need it, because that is what's going to help you recognize that somebody else actually really wants you to, or that these opportunities are actually for you. Because if you're focused on your value, then you'll believe it when it comes to you. Do you understand? Okay. Flying. Ooh, you're about to do the impossible. You're about to defy gravity. Like, I think you look at this expression on this motherfucker's face, I don't think they can believe it's happening. But this is some good shit that's coming in your way that's so good. It's almost like you dreamed about it. That's why they're in bed. You dreamed about this happening. But about it ever being real, I think it's going to feel like a dream. Like you're going to be blown away, is what I'm saying. Which is why you have to acknowledge your own self-worth big time right now. Because only in the acknowledgement of your worth are you going to be able to receive the abundance that's coming to you. It's not a test. It's literally like you have to be in the right mindset to not let this pass you by. To actually believe it so that you can own it and experience it. You understand? Okay. Oh, so this is finding your way through the woods, getting some advice, trusting people even though they may not look so trustworthy, but people are about to come to help you. You're about to get some unexpected assistance, some guidance, some counseling. Somebody is about to tell you something that's about to break your world wide the fuck open. You must believe them. You must believe them. You must believe them. You must believe them. This is actually good advice and you must take it letter for letter, because this is Virgo energy. Write it the fuck down. Listen to what they're saying. You're about to get some wisdom dropped on you. Take the advice. Go for it. 55-55. Do you see that? Everybody see that? 5555. Right, a big old fucking change coming into your life. Big old change, Cancers. Big old change. You see that? You're about to say, seriously. Some advice is about to be dropped. This is also a sense of, see, you're the little girl in the card. You're the little girl in the card. So you're the one you're the light. You're the abundance, you're the happiness. All of this, right? Now, in this card, I do feel like this card is like about, anyway. You ever seen Into the Woods, Little Red Riding Hood? Right? I just feel like she's got to believe in herself. That's what I'm saying. I just feel like this little girl has got to believe in herself, because she's the abundance and she's the grace. I love how this little girl is not scared of all these creepy trees reaching out to her. In some ways, she almost like is not letting it get to her. You know what I'm saying? She's like literally like not letting her, she's not afraid. She ain't afraid of the big bad wolf. I think because she recognizes it for what it is. And she knows that she's not as small as the world may believe she is. Okay. The sound of the universe. Oh, what I tell you, messages are going to be coming through. This is also you vibrating in harmony. And that means you can literally manifest anything. This is like the tune and the heart. This is like tuning and harmony. Everything is harmonized for you. Soul chakra merging with the divine. You are the power. You are the light. You are the strength. You are the abundance. You have to look no further than yourself to have everything that you need. You already have everything that you need. You already have it. Break the chain. Ancestral powers, patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. You about to break through some karmic shit. Some family karma, some karmic loop. It's all changing. It's cracking. You're breaking it wide open. You have become something different than where you came from. Your life from this point on is not dictated by all the shit that happened to you. It's dictated by all that you earned and all that you've become. You are now something different. The egg is cracked open. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And that's your threshold. That's your step. That's you stepping through. When you follow your soul and you respond to the call, this is you becoming what you were pre-programmed to become, what your soul decided that you were going to be before you got here. And this is you doing it and doing it out loud. So you are not where you come from. You are not your family. You are not your lineage. You are totally different from them. You are a star seed that was put here to do something different. And you are literally stepping into that role. Have faith. Look at this. It's like, how are these fucking butterflies going to carry me over the Grand Canyon? Because they are. This is all almost going to seem like magic. It's going to seem like, how is this more flying? Do you see this? I don't know if you're going somewhere. I don't think you're traveling somewhere. I think this isn't moving around. This is moving up. You're flying. This is taking a leap of faith in something that you absolutely, and in some ways can't believe is true. But it is. And it's exactly what you need. Trust your faith in this situation. Just gotta ride this current. Ride this way. Like, just go. It's not even about what. Oh, divine masculine. What's this? First of all, we talk about the divine masculine being a little bit diminished right now because of Mars's position. So this is a gentler divine masculine. But I channeled this for you guys in your reading. It's almost like the divine masculine needed to be taken down a few notches to be brought back into the area where you're being carried to. So there is that sense of, you were bullied. You were, in a lot of respects, you were bullied. And now you're not going to be anymore. Yeah. Now your power, it's not about it's not about dominating somebody else. It's just about being allowed to finally shine because somebody isn't crapping on you. Right? This is also a man coming into your life, somebody who in some ways had to be taken down a few pegs because he wasn't recognizing. I want to channel this energy right. This is very difficult for me. Give me a second. He was too high on the hog. If I could personify this energy, it would be about somebody who just thought they were too good for you. And now he's been knocked the fuck back. And in being knocked the fuck back, it's not that he's settled. This is all metaphor, not real, though it could be real. It's like in being knocked the fuck back, because he wasn't knocked the fuck back by you. In being knocked the fuck back, he's sort of humbled to realize just how incredible you are. And I don't think that this is translating into a guy in your life that's coming back and recognizing how wonderful you are. Maybe that's how it's going to play out. But I think it's bigger than this, because this is the divine masculine. And this is them being fucking knocked the fuck back. And recognizing, because Cancer is very underspoken energy, just like mothers are very underspoken energy. They're the ones you always take advantage of. And then you realize the day that they're gone, holy fuck, how am I supposed to live without this person? You know what I'm saying? So there is that sense of being knocked the fuck back. And without losing you, realizing your true value. I've been channeling this for you guys a lot, and this energy it's upon us right now. It's almost like this Virgo energy. It's not you, it's the universe doing the healing and making it up to you. I guess that's what I'm saying. The universe is about to make it up to you because you have been fucking bullied for a while. Been taking knock after knock and hit after fucking hit. And you've been absorbing it. You've been absorbing it because we are so we are so used to just letting ourselves be abused and be taken advantage of. And also just like absorbing, right? Not anymore. It's like the universe is coming back and saying, knocking this fucking masculine energy back and saying, what the fuck are you doing? Stop. Cancerians are very infamously bad at sticking up for themselves. Well, it's almost like the universe is going to stick up for you. And in doing so, you're about to get recognized for the amazing beauty that you are. That you've been the whole time. It's like Mother's Day for the next fucking year. You know what I'm saying? It's like not just one day, but a constant recognition. Now, this could very well play out because I felt a man. It's like, oh my God, when I saw this card, a man's coming into your life. If you have been single for a long fucking time, especially, there is that sense of someone coming in to love you. And it's not something that you've been working on. This is almost like, God, it's almost like the single mother finally gets the help that she needs. I know that sounds really shitty and like, oh, that's it. But like, it's not it. Because this is the mother load. This is the mother load. This is the single mother meets Prince Charming type of energy. And I don't want to like set it up to be like that fucking like, reader that's just always talking about the fairy tales. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost like that. It's like you have taken these hits silently. You've struggled silently. You've been bullied silently. And now what comes in is not only a block and a downcast for all that's been hurting you. It's now everybody's finally seeing you for your value. So you're going to get all like the regalness that you deserve. right? You're not going to have to slave away or work the way that you've been working. This is a huge breakthrough. It's a universal breakthrough. It is finally harmony being reestablished, because I said this, and I said this in a past Cancer reading. You don't have to do the work. It is who is on the outside of you that has to do the work. And the reason why they never fucking do the work is because you always take it upon yourself to do their work for them. You are not there. No. This energy, this new moon energy, is the work is being done for you now. So now it's like, stop, everything's being made up. We owe you. We're paying you back. I'll take it. Fucking take it. Woo! I receive with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll take it. Let's move on to Leo. All right, Leo. Here we go. Ooh, interesting. This is interesting energy. Leo, don't let your past hold you back. This is South Node energy. In other words, what's the South Node? It's like, have you been falling back into those fucking patterns that you're the safety net, what you always do, the same kind of person that you always fucking date? You got to stop that shit, because that's what your comfort zone, your South Node, it's holding you back from evolving. There is happiness out there for you. There is a great deal of abundance, but you have to recognize that it's not in your safety zone. It's not the same fucking type of person that you would have fallen for before. And then guess what? Same fucking thing is going to happen. You know, you keep falling for those, just the muscle guys, just like that. Okay. And then you're going to get motherfucking beaten again. I'm just letting you know, your comfort zone is leading you nowhere but Loserville. Don't let your comfort zone hold you back again. This is a warning, essentially. You're falling back. You're falling back on your comfort zone, which is usually your cockiness and your shallowness, right? There's that sense of cut that shit out. Because there is so much that wants you and that is calling to you. There is so much that is out there for you that is like right in front of you right now. And you will not see it if you are doing nothing but riding that comfort zone place. This is not the time for that shit. Blessing. Oh, Leo, it's coming to you. And I think that the blessing is in the recognition. See, the finger is touching the third eye chakra. The angel is whispering into your, it's like finally you're going to see it. It's like it's going to dawn on you. What am I doing? Why am I doing this again? Just before I was about to take that step off the cliff that would have killed me, it's like, bing! Oh, fuck. I didn't realize that was a drop off. Let me just put my feet back on this cliff and sit the fuck down. It's like you was about to take that step. But this beautiful energy that's coming through is recognition and realization and illumination. Is realizing, oh shit, I was about to make the same mistake again. You're not going to make the same mistake again. It's because clarity, it's going to dawn on you. The practicality of this beautiful Virgo energy, the ability for it to channel and wrangle even you and make you be practical for just long enough to realize, oh shit, I almost did that, didn't I? Yes, you did. You almost did it, but you're not gonna. This energy is about to save your life. That's all I'm trying to say. Yep. Look at this. Somebody's trying to carry away your inventions again. Somebody's trying to somebody has come in and they're flattering you and they're like, oh my God, you're amazing. And oh my God, Leo, I couldn't live without you. And oh my God, Leo, you're amazing. And Leo. And you're like, yeah. yeah, no, I know. And you're coming this close to that motherfucking viper sinking their teeth and poisoning you again. This close until that beautiful new moon energy that allows us to start new cycles comes in and was like, do you not see this? All of a sudden, it's like, whoosh, all the makeup comes off. Something is about to come in and save your goddamn life and make you realize, this was more birdies coming in and fucking like, more birdies coming in to try to save your motherfucking kite from flying away. That's what it is. It's like little birds, little messages coming in. And like, I would not be surprised if, Leo, you start getting a lot of DMs or a lot of like emails or a lot of your friends calling you, be like, dude, girl, come on. You don't see what you're doing again? You don't see it? Because I see it, and let me be your eyes right now. I want to wake you up to what's happening because you about to step in the wrong direction. And at first you're gonna be like, come on, no. But all of a sudden, it's like the accumulation of these little birdies, you're gonna be like, oh. Because they're your people. You know. The king trusts his people. They do. The lion trusts its pride because the king takes pride, the good king takes pride in the happiness of his people. And they know that their people got them. They got their back, right? Very close knit circle in your pride. And if your pride, it keeps coming up in those DMs or those phone calls, those text messages, warning, please don't do this again. You're going to listen. You're going to listen, and you need to listen because they're about to save your life. The portal keeper. Oh, how beautiful and cute is that? Oh my God. Don't trust her. This is a cat. Like, right? This is that sense of don't fall through it. Don't fall for it. I'm not saying that this is a general energy, but this is the message I'm picking up from. This is a cat again, trying to sink you down and suck you in. Right? Now I know Leo is not a fucking just a cat. It's the goddamn king of the goddamn jungle. Okay? So you don't have to fall back on this energy that's lesser than you. All right? You already got this. Don't allow it to become somebody else's vein that they're tapping into. This is also a portal. This is telling you you have the ability to step into something completely new, to go into a completely new direction and not make the same mistake again. Step through this portal. This is almost like the price you have to pay to get through this portal to the better place, is to recognize and show that you've learned this lesson, and you wake up and you realize it. And when you wake up and you realize it, that's when you actually, boom, turn the key to your real abundance. Be on the lookout for it. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? But see, this is not, once again, Leo, it's on the other side. It's on the flip side. In other words, on this album, the best song is the flip side song. It's not the fucking a single. It's the flip side song that's actually better. Okay? And you just playing the fucking single that everybody else is playing, you're actually dimming to fit in. You doing the obvious thing that you think is going to get you the most attention or that looks the best, it's actually you cutting yourself off at the knees, because this is about spiritual growth and spiritual development. It's not about looks. It's not about fame. It's not about popularity. It's not about money. It is about your soul. It's about your soul rising and getting bigger and growing. And when you put that first, Now you're really improving yourself. Now you're really improving. Now you're really being the king. Now you're really being the rule, the king, the queen, whatever you can be a female king too. Go ahead. This is a sense of don't dim yourself just to follow what you've always followed and that pop culture shit. Don't. This is about you being so much more than that. And you got to recognize you were about to just let yourself be carried away in this bullshit. You were about to. Because somebody tickled that little part of you. Tickled your little asshole and be like, yeah, rub me the right way, baby. You're about to get a boot in your ass. You don't even know it. Don't dim to fit in. Don't dull your shine for this siren call. Don't. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. What did I say? This is it. Every initiation, there's a price that you have to pay to move through the portal, to have the door open up for you. It's a price that must be paid. The price that must be paid is for you to wake the fuck up. And you to show that you can actually see through that this isn't really as beautiful as it looks. That all this crap that was so easy for me, I can't keep taking the easy. If I keep taking the easy, I don't get the paradise on the other side. Easy is not what gets me to higher. Okay? It's not about doing what you've always done. It's about doing something different this time, Leo. And paradise is waiting for you. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. If your whole fucking life, all you've been having is shallow motherfucking people in your life, people that come in, people that use you, and people that leave, it's a reflection of you. It's a reflection of your arrogance. It's a reflection of what is inside of you that makes those people attractive to you. Sorry, my mom's calling me. I'll call her back. I only got one more to do anyway. You finally are awaking to realize that all this shit in your life that has been draining you and hurting you and making you feel lesser than, you've been calling it in. You've been calling it in because you've been staying in your safety zone, hanging out with the same type of people, doing the same type of thing, like settling for the same shit. This is your big awakening. In other words, Leo, you're awakening. You're having an aha moment and realizing, crap, like, what have I been doing? I was about to do it again. I was about to attract somebody that is my lower sense of self instead of somebody that's going to lift me higher and help me be better. Y'all motherfucking kings and queens, fucking jesters. And you wondering why your life isn't advancing or why you keep getting fucked or keep getting robbed. Because you're motherfucking kings and queens fucking jesters. You got to stop fucking them jokers, okay? You got to stop fucking them jokers. You want a goddamn king or queen in your life, you have to insist upon it. But you have to move to that higher ground. You have to move to that higher level. You have to stop thinking about all the flair. You know the jokers, the fucking troupe of actors. They're going to come in and put all the show. They're going to have all the glamour. Leo, you can't be about the glamour, okay? The king cannot be that impressed with fucking glamour because glamour is the easiest thing for a king to buy. The king got to be concerned with loyalty. The king got to be concerned with integrity. The king got to be concerned with sincerity. That's what the king got to be concerned with. When he has his circle filled with motherfuckers who really got his back, they're not about flattery, they're about honesty, integrity, sincerity, and real love, then that motherfucking king got a kingdom that runs like clockwork. And Virgo energy is asking you, clockwork, is your shit running like clockwork? Oh, it's not. It's because you still let in those jesters into those important positions because they sit in there flattering you and entertaining you because you're falling back on your weaker self. Step the fuck up, Leo. Step the fuck up. No more of those stupid fucking jesters. Remembrance. Dude, I just heard James Earl Jones's voice come through. Remember who you are, Simba. Remember who the fuck you are. Remember who the fuck you are. No offense to Timon and Simba, but they were the fucking jesters. They were the fucking jesters that came into your life because you needed to be coddled, because you were feeling like shit about yourself. Somebody has just come into your life recently, Leo, that is a fucking jester, coddling your weaker ego. Cut them the fuck out now. You got to get back to your real people and your real pride and assume your real position as the king of the fucking jungle. But you don't do that by hanging out with pigs and rats. No offense to Timon and Pumbaa. Hakuna Matata, motherfuckers. Hakuna Matata. But you don't become king by hanging out with pigs and rats. Just because they flatter you. And I'm telling you, remember who the fuck you are. And then also, remember all the shit you just went through because of the last jester you let into your life. Remember. And then see. You was about to do it again. Because something about you is scaring. It's almost like you feel like if you let go of the glamour, then you're not who you are anymore. You're not as beautiful. You're not as famous. You're not as popular. You're not as important. That's not where you get your importance from. You get your importance from your talent. You get your importance from your skill. You get your importance from your knowledge. You get your importance from your quality. You're saying you don't have any of that, Leo? Because that's basically what you're saying about yourself. You're saying you don't have any quality. You don't have quality. You don't have knowledge. You don't have experience. You don't have anything that's actually valuable. You have to keep falling back on the image. People who fall back on image are people who don't have anything else. You have something else. You need to put that first. And remember what has happened in your life when you don't. And how much people have been able to take from you and steal from you. Because you left yourself vulnerable, left your coffers wide open because somebody flattered you for a while. You're about to let another jester in your motherfucking gates. Don't do it. This is your warning. And if you heed the warning, your life is going to be so beautiful, it's crazy. You're going to actually have the real happiness that you have been longing for and seeking this whole time. Just got to look a different direction. And choose with a different set of skills. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, I'm just letting you make it with your heart, not your ego. Make it with your wisdom, not your fear. Last, but certainly not least, because this is Virgo energy. Virgo. Don't let pride get in your way. This is interesting because I almost feel like it's Leo. So don't let Leo get in your way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's start with that. What if you are dealing with a Leo, Virgo? I'll tell you this right now, you're about to humble their ass. You're about to humble their ass. Because of all people, you would definitely be one that Leo would just look over. But you're about to humble their ass. You're about to humble their ass. Because that's what I'm thinking. I don't think it's your pride that's going to get in your way. It's somebody else's pride that's coming at you. And this is that sense of Do I buckle? Do I weaken? No. You outsmart, you outwit, and you pick apart their argument and their case and let them look like the fool that they are. That's what you're going to do. That's what you're going to do. Step by step. Now, this is also don't let yourself get cocky, right? This is that flip side of like don't let this be about cockiness. Let it be about you owning your value and you not allowing anybody else to devalue you. Own your value. Don't let pride get in your way. Not from yourself or from other people. You stay with the practical. You stay with the workable. You stay with the facts in front of you. And you let them be your guide. Because eventually it'll take the piss and steam out of this bullshit. Let's move on because there might be more messages. There certainly are. Youth. Oh, isn't this cute? This is about talking, that happy talk. This is about innocence. This is about grace. This is about chatty. It's almost like chatty. It's almost like it's like talking to somebody that you love, talking to a best friend, spending time with a best friend, like having conversations, being able to just basically talk. What? I don't even know what the fuck's going on. This is about talking, maybe talking to an old friend. But this is also about like I don't know. Hold on. It's almost like Virgo, it's almost like meeting somebody. Like getting back to a simpler time in your life when things were easier and happier and simpler. So it's about simplifying. That's what this energy is really for you to be able to simplify. Don't try to take on too much. Don't try to take on too much or feel like you have to prove yourself to anybody. You don't. This is your energy. You just have to like let it flow. Let it flow and be yourself. And be real simple. Be real simple. This is your downfall. This is pride that causes the downfall. This is a warning card. This is being undermined and undone. And this is could be a finish or an end to something. So in other words, this is a warning. You may be on the verge of doing something that ends, something that's very precious to you, something that ruins, something that's really innocent and really, really beautiful. You're on the verge of ruining it because of your pride, because of overanalyzing it. Right? Of overanalyzing it, which you can do, picking it apart, being too insistent, making too many demands. It's a sense of just like, you got to like let it be itself. Get to a simpler time. Don't try so hard. If you try too hard, this is almost like the end of something coming. And it'll be brought about by your pride, not by anything else. It's almost like you might be in your head right now, self-destructing, telling yourself all these kinds of horrible messages inside your own head. Like you may be doing that to yourself right now. Destroying something that is actually not ready to be destroyed. It's not ready to be destroyed. It wants to flourish, but it's like you're self-ruining. You're self-destructing by overanalyzing. High heart chakra, ecstatic bliss. This is actually just the opposite of, this is a sense of an extreme high, and then evolution is here. What makes you happy? This is like, the only things that will make you happy are the things that are absolutely perfect. But that has to change. It's you allowing yourself to expand and to broaden and to not require that everything be aligned as you expected it. But instead, open up your heart and realize that it's all working the way that it's supposed to. And that ultimately, you're not supposed to have all the control. It's about you deciding and stepping back and allowing the prideful to show itself as the stupid. And you don't have to prove that it's stupid. And don't be stupid yourself by being prideful. All these things, these intricacies that you want to control, don't. Connect with a higher sense of perfection. Connect with that higher sense of a beauty that doesn't have to be, that isn't beautiful just because it's gone exactly as you planned. But instead it's beautiful for what it is itself, and that you are part of the plan, not the whole plan. I'm trying to keep you away from destroying something that is actually beautiful in your life. Because the pride is going to be the downfall. That's why I say, whoever is prideful in your life, their downfall is coming. Just because of the simplicity of the functionality is going to undo them. But it's not that if you try to put intention there into like forcing it to work out your way, then you're going to be the one that takes the tumble. So this is about trusting in the divine. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Rise above this, Virgo. You are the way. Don't have to try to be yourself, right? There's no need. You just have to be you. This energy is just something you have to allow. You can trust this energy because it's your energy. Like, it is familiar energy. Just allow. And don't harness it, use it, and try to force it, because that is honestly going to fuck everything up. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Kick back, Virgo. The answer, the action for this energy is to allow. This is the new moon. Allow. Allow yourself to just be. And be in a place where all those thoughts that get you hyperwound can drip away. This is the way that the energy is going to heal you, nurture you, help you. You can help yourself by getting out of your own way. And then we have love is all around you. So you don't have to depend on one love and have only one way be the only way that it's supposed to work out. And then that's going to wreck you. There are so many options all around you. There are so many different energies that are wanting to love you and take care of you. And like, don't focus on the one you don't have. Focus on all that you do have. Because it's all around. There's beautiful vibrations everywhere in your world. To see that, to dance with it, and put music on. I've just been feeling that for you guys. You guys need music right now. You need music to get you out of your head and into your soul. It's what you need right now. It's what you need. You need the help. So turn on the tunes. And then just swim in it. Last but not least, meditation. You meditate by singing. You meditate by listening to music. So this is definitely a way to get to your higher vibration and release those, release all those impulses that may drive you to self-destruction. No. Allow the music to carry you away on those practiced notes that you trust. That's your way of meditating. That's your way of relaxing. And that is how you are going to get the most out of this energy right now. This new moon in Virgo energy for you, Virgo, is all about allowing and accepting that there's so much abundance already in your life, that you have so much, that focusing on that one thing that you're having a problem with, or that you didn't get, like, it didn't go as planned. So what? So what? You have so much. There is that one thing that could trip you up, is what I'm saying. And what I'm also saying is music, meditation is going to help you, remind you to get out of your head and into your life. Because your life is good. It is. I have got to go. Thank you so much. Especially shout out to everybody who donated to the channel. You are blessings, and I'm sending blessings right to you. A shout out to Amber. Thank you so much for all your hard work throughout this entire 3 hours. I have to jump in the car, pop in my contacts, take my puppy to get a shot. I think I'm actually late, but I got to go take her to get her rattlesnake venom. Yeah, it's got to happen. So I do have to jump off very quickly. I hope you've enjoyed oh my God, look at your little unicorn. Drama must remain on the stage. Amen to that. And give me some drama on the stage. I can't wait to get back to the stage, girl. But look at the little unicorn. I love it. Thank you so much for your donation. It rocks. It's awesome. I love you so much, guys. I couldn't change what? Oh, no, thank you so much. I just want to say thank you for being here with me today. I hope you have a beautiful new moon, and all that you are manifesting comes to you at the time that it's supposed to come to you. Have faith, have focus, and feel the love. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll see you in the videos. Scorpio, Libra, and Sagittarius will all be up tomorrow at 6 a.m. PCT. I'll see you guys. Oh, and check out the new release, the pick-a cards that I'm going to be sharing with your friends. Let's get these views up. I love you guys.